Hello and welcome to the green room of our wonderful new theatre at Soho Place. I'm Leah Harvey.
And I'm Alfred Enoch, and we're starring in Josie Rourke's joyful new production of As You Like It, here at Soho Place, the first new West End theatre in 50 years.
We're playing here until the 28th of January, so make sure you join us in Shakespeare's enchanting Forest of Arden.
Oh, but before that, we have the honour of announcing the shortlist for the 23rd Annual WhatsOnStage Awards.
As we hope you know, the WhatsOnStage Awards are the largest public voted theatre awards in the UK.
And if you took time to submit nominations, thank you. The audience is absolutely the heart of these awards, and they literally couldn't happen without you, without the people who come along every night and spend their hard-earned cash on watching the likes of us. So thank you.
Let's not keep you in suspense any longer. Here are the nominees. Best of luck. Best Performer in a Musical. Courtney Bowman, Legally Blonde. Katie Braben, Tammy Faye. Davina De Campo, Hedwig and the Angry Inch. Jordan Luke Gage, Bonnie and Clyde the Musical. Frances Maylie McCann, Bonnie and Clyde the Musical. Charlie Stemp, Crazy for You.
Best Supporting Performer in a Musical, sponsored by Newman Displays. Yocasta Armgill, Grease. Lauren Drew, Legally Blonde. Paul French, Grease. Natalie McQueen, Bonnie and Clyde the Musical. John Owen Jones, The Great British Bake Off Musical. Marisha Wallace, Oklahoma. Best Direction, sponsored by Love Theatre. Dominic Cook, Good. Daniel Fish, Oklahoma. Nikolai Foster, Billy Elliot. Rupert Gould, Spring Awakening. Phelan McDermott, My Neighbour Totoro. Indu Rubasinghe, The Father and the Assassin.
Right. Best Musical Direction or Supervision. Sarah Travis, Steve Sidwell, and The Company. Beautiful, the Carole King Musical. Daniel Kluger, Nathan Kochi, and Tom Brady, Oklahoma. Bruce O'Neill and Matt Smith, My Neighbour Totoro. Nigel Lilly and Tarek Merchant, The Band's Visit. Stuart Morley, George Francis, and Elliot Mackenzie, Whistle Down the Wind. Ted Sperling and Gareth Valentine, My Fair Lady.
Best Casting Direction. Pippa Alien and Natalie Gallagher, Spring Awakening. Stuart Bird, The Seagull. Angie Carroll, Marvellous. Natalie Gallagher for Pippa Alien casting, Legally Blonde. Jacob Sparrow, Oklahoma. Anne Vosser and Joe Hawes, Identical.
Best Choreography. Fabian Aloise, Bring It On, the Musical. Maxine Doyle, The Burnt City. Ellen Kane, A Chorus Line. Lynn Page, Spring Awakening. Arlene Phillips, Grease. Susan Stroman, Crazy for You.
Best Costume Design. Evie Gurney and Richard Morby, The 47th. William Ivy Long, Crazy for You. Katrina Lindsay, Tammy Faye. Melissa Simon Hartman, Much Ado About Nothing. Gabriella Slade, The Cher Show. Catherine Zuber, My Fair Lady.
Best Lighting Design, sponsored by White Light. Neil Austin, Tammy Faye. Nick Farman, The Book Thief. Jessica Hung Han Yun, My Neighbour Totoro. Jack Knowles, Spring Awakening. Tim Lutkin, The Crucible. Scott Zielinski, Oklahoma.
Best Set Design, sponsored by Preview. John Bowser, Into the Woods. Ez Devlin, The Crucible. Morgan Large, Sister Act. Robert Jones, Murder on the Orient Express. Tom Pye and Basil Twist, My Neighbour Totoro. Ben Stones, Hedwig and the Angry Inch.
Best Sound Design, sponsored by Stage Sound Services. Lee Affan, Blood Harmony. Tony Gale, My Neighbour Totoro. Paul Gratuitous, The Band's Visit. Paul Gratuitous, Into the Woods. Drew Levy, Oklahoma. Annie Mae Fletcher, Hedwig and the Angry Inch.
Best Video Design. Luke Halls and Zach Hine, The Book of Dust, La Belle Sauvage. Douglas O'Connell, Identical. Finn Ross, Spring Awakening. Andrea Scott, My Neighbour Totoro. Max Spielbichler, Best of Enemies. Joshua Thorson, Oklahoma.
Best Graphic Design, sponsored by Hexagon Print. AKA Tammy Faye. Bob King Creative, My Fair Lady. Felicity McCabe, The Crucible. Muse Creative Communications, The Book of Dust, La Belle Sauvage. Studio Doug, Prima Facie. Toshio Suzuki and De Winters, My Neighbour Totoro. Best Regional Production, sponsored by Music Theatre International. Billy Elliot, Curve, Leicester. Crazy for You, Chichester Festival Theatre. The Great British Bake Off Musical, Everyman Theatre, Cheltenham. Rodgers and Hammerstein Cinderella, Hope Mill Theatre. The Book Thief, Octagon Theatre, Bolton. The Osmonds, A New Musical, UK Tour.
Best Off-West End Production. Anyone Can Whistle, Southwark Playhouse. But I'm a Cheerleader, the musical, the Turbine Theatre. Diva, Live from Hell, the Turbine Theatre. Millennials, the Other Palace Studio. Ride, A New Musical, Charing Cross Theatre. Ruckus, Southwark Playhouse.
Best Concert Event. Chess, Theatre Royal, Drury Lane. Jeremy Jordan, Theatre Royal, Drury Lane. 6 in Concert, Hampton Court Palace. Stephen Sondheim's Old Friends, Sondheim Theatre. The Witches of Eastwick, Sondheim Theatre. Treason, Theatre Royal, Drury Lane.
Best Performer in a Play, sponsored by Sign Digital. Jonathan Bailey, Cock. Jodie Comer, Prima Facie. Carrie Hope Fletcher, The Caucasian Chalk Circle. May Mack, My Neighbour Totoro. Rafe Spall, To Kill a Mockingbird. David Tennant, Good.
Best Supporting Performer in a Play, sponsored by Edwardian Hotels London. Jay Danuka, Cock. Gwyneth Keyworth, To Kill a Mockingbird. Elliot Levy, Good. Natasha McGeegee, The Clothes They Stood Up In. Sharon Small, Good. Greg Tannehill, Good Luck Studio.
Best Takeover Performance, sponsored by Tandem Marketing. Lauren Byrne, Matilda the Musical. Erin Caldwell, Heathers the Musical. Joel Harper-Jackson, Cock. Lucy Jones, Wicked. Reuben Joseph, Hamilton. Ben Joyce, Back to the Future, the Musical.
Best Professional Debut Performance, sponsored by AKA. Thomasin Ajani, The Play That Goes Wrong. Joe Locke, The Trials. Oliver Nicholas, Back to the Future, the Musical. Aaron Rayner, The Great British Bake Off Musical. Nadine Shah, A Midsummer Night's Dream. Siobhan van der Vliert, Frozen.
Best New Musical, sponsored by Travel Zoo. Bonnie and Clyde the Musical, Arts Theatre. The Great British Bake Off Musical, Everyman Theatre, Cheltenham. Identical, Nottingham Playhouse and the Lowry, Salford. Tammy Faye, Almeida Theatre. The Band's Visit, Donmar Warehouse. The Osmonds, A New Musical, UK Tour.
Best Musical Revival, sponsored by Concord Theatricals. Billy Elliot, Curve, Leicester. Grease, Dominion Theatre. Legally Blonde, Regent's Park Open Air Theatre. My Fair Lady, London Coliseum and Tour. Oklahoma, Young Vic. Spring Awakening, Almeida Theatre.
Best New Play, sponsored by Ticketmaster. A Different Stage, Duke of York's Theatre and UK Tour. Best of Enemies, Young Vic and Noel Coward Theatre. Eureka Day, The Old Vic. My Neighbour Totoro, Barbican Theatre. Prima Facie, Harold Pinter Theatre. To Kill a Mockingbird, Gielgud Theatre.
Best Play Revival. Blues for an Alabama Sky, National Theatre. Cock, Ambassadors Theatre. Good, Harold Pinter Theatre. The Caucasian Chalk Circle, Rose Theatre Kingston. The Crucible, National Theatre. The Seagull, Harold Pinter Theatre.
Best West End Show, sponsored by De Winters. Back to the Future the Musical, Adelphi Theatre. Hamilton, Victoria Palace Theatre. Les Miserables, Sondheim Theatre. Six, Vaudeville Theatre. The Phantom of the Opera, Her Majesty's Theatre. Wicked, Apollo Victoria Theatre.
Now that the nominations have been revealed, voting is open.
Head to whatsonstage.com to cast your votes across 24 categories. You have until the 10th of January to make sure your voice is heard, and then there will be a special ceremony on the 12th of February at the Prince of Wales Theatre in the West End.
On the night, winners will receive their trophies, and there will be a variety of exclusive numbers from some of your favourite shows and performers. Tickets for the awards night are on sale now.
Congratulations to all the nominees, and please come and join us here at Soho Place for this magical production of Shakespeare's most musical play, As You Like It.
And good luck!
Good luck!